On the other side of the highway from the smoldering ruins of the city lie Outskirts. Redditor Spartan Vipers describes Outskirts as epic, and that is exactly what this map is. If you were hoping for a smaller map for Sandstorm, you're gonna be disappointed. This is not a small map. This is a big map. I kind of compare it to Summit or Mountain, whatever it's called now. Like Summit, this map divides neatly into 3 major sectors, and you can subdivide each of those into 2 or more smaller subsectors. Without a doubt, the focal point of this map is the gargantuan construction site right in the center. It's like some contractor started building Precinct, but then something really bad happened and destroyed, to one degree or another, all of the buildings. But their loss is your gain because you get to use it as your own personal battlefield.
Okay, I'm on down.
The construction zone is an awesome place for combat. Snipers will love plenty of long, sweeping views between buildings. If CQB is your thing, you're in business. There are so many tight, claustrophobic, maze-like interiors to clear, and there's plenty of absolutely dirty angles, so you're gonna get mad a lot, but it's really fun. One of the highlights of the construction zone is a building that I call the Funhouse. When you run around inside this building, you're gonna find that none of the floors, or very few of the floors, are horizontal. They are slanted at about 15 or 20 degrees, and moving around inside is surprisingly disorienting. You're gonna have a lot of fun here, but be careful, there are plenty of places to fall off. Let's take a break for just a minute and talk about just a broad overview of Outskirts. I said earlier that something bad happened and collapsed the buildings in that central construction zone. Well, what was it? Was it the incessant hammering from mortars and artillery and Apaches and A-10s that ruined the construction zone? Maybe. Or maybe that volcano at the north of the map has something to do with it. And yeah, the volcano is in the north. Check your compass in game. Alright, so the map divides into thirds, like I said. Here you go. 1, 2, 3. We already said the construction zone is in the center, right here. Just east of construction is, well, the east side. And to the west of construction is, you guessed it, the west side. The east and west sides are mostly residential. Let's take a look at them. East side is a shantytown or a favela, apparently where the workers live. Their houses are built across the small river from the large power station that sits in the northwest portion of this sector. The streets here are narrow. It's a very tight neighborhood, and you're going to have to be real careful moving through this place. The shanties are not set up in any kind of order. They're just placed haphazardly here and there, like, you know, a shanty town. And here's that power station that I said is in the northwest quadrant of this sector of the map. It's its own environment, and it's really big. You can imagine that a lot of the people that live across the river work in the power plant. Whatever, you're fighting in it. And this place is big, but like the neighborhood surrounding it, it's tight in there, so be careful. As you leave the power station and continue through the east side up the river, things open up a little bit, so watch out for those long shots.
Fuck!
The west side is another residential sector, but it is not like the east side. The west side is where the folks with money live. You can tell, check out the houses. It's a nice neighborhood, but remember, you don't live there. You fight there.
Loading!
Your engagements here are going to be short or medium range as you fight your way through cozy interiors, and between gardens or down streets moving from building to building. You're just not going to find the long, sweeping sniper vistas or the verticality changes that you find in construction or even the western parts of the east side. And there you have it. Loads of verticality changes, varied settings, all make for very interesting play. Whether you like the long-distance engagements of snipers and machine gunners or the close-in, intimate combat CQB, you're going to have a lot of fun in the Outskirts. In summary, Outskirts is a long, gently curving, crescent-shaped map that you're going to love playing through. At its center is a ruined commercial district that separates the rich folks on the west side from the poor folks on the east side. It's almost like the developers are trying to make some sort of statement. Whatever, you're going to have loads of fun playing through the Outskirts, and thanks to NWI for this very welcome content update. It's a great job. We're going to get lots of hours of fun out of this. GG's, guys, and thanks for watching.